Hi, Russell Harris here. I was reading in the book of Numbers, around chapter 22. Israel was coming in, and they came to Moab, and they were going to move in and take over the land. Moab was afraid, and so he wanted the prophets to prophesy against Israel. One of those prophets was Balaam. I'm going to start in 22 and verse 21. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, with his sword drawn in his hand, the ass turned aside out of the way, and went into the field, and Balaam smote the ass. Then he turned her back into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on each side, and a wall on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself into the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall. And he hit her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in the narrow place where there was no way to turn either to the right hand or the left. So when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled. And he smote the ass with his staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, and this is his donkey, what have I done to you, that you smite me with these 3 times? And Balaam said to the ass, because you have mocked me. I would there were a sword in my hand, for now I would kill you. And the ass said to Balaam, I'm not your ass, upon which thou hast ridden, or am I not your ass, upon thou which hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever want to do anything to thee? And he said, No. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way. And his sword was drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head, and he fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, wherefore hast thou smitten thy ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, but thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times, and lest she had turned from me, surely now also I would have slain thee and saved her alive. And Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it is displeased thee, I will go back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. It's an interesting story. We're doing wrong. We're going along, and we blame our circumstances, like Balaam blamed his donkey. We blame our circumstances. I was doing wrong because. And Balaam finally repented. And the angel of the Lord said, you only speak what I tell you to speak. See, he was supposed to prophesy against Israel, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because the angel of the Lord stood against him. Now, what are you doing in your life? You're just going along. This is the path that God has chosen for you. Every time something goes wrong, you kick your donkey. You say it's your finances. You say it's this. You say it's that. Well, it's not. Quit kicking your donkey. Quit beating your donkey with your stick. Open your eyes up and listen to what God has to say to you. You know, maybe your lot in life is to be poor. And maybe it's to be wealthy. Maybe your lot in life won't change. But that doesn't mean that you can't follow the Lord. And you can't do what He says to do. So remember Balaam and his talking donkey. Try saying that fast 3 times. Remember, when the angel of the Lord has to stand in front of you with a fiery sword to get your attention, you're out of line. So, what do? What is the angel of the Lord saying to you? It's right here in this book. It's in the Bible. Open it up every day, read it, and follow the words that are in it. And you'll do well. And don't do anything that it doesn't say to do. And if you have any questions, you can post them online. I'll try to answer them for you. So God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.